Hello and welcome to another one of my videos. Now today I'd like to take a look at a British civilian ration. This particular one is a Ration X and it is actually a vegan ration. Now it's the first vegan ration I've tried. So let's get this on a table and see what this pack contains. So I now have here on the table this British Civilian Ration X self-eating ration pack. Now this particular one is a vegan variety. I've never tried a vegan, and I say this is a British Civilian ration and it's made by, I don't know if you can see that there, evacuate.co.uk. So what does this vegan ration actually contain? So as you can see, it comes in a simple clear Ziploc bag, which opens nice and easily. So, straight off the top, we have some of the famous British biscuits brown. Now these ones feel like they're a bit battle damaged, so I've had a bit of a banging around in the bag there. There is a nice impressive flameless ration heater, or FRH. We have an apple flavour isotonic drinks powder. So a beverage based powder, apple flavour. There is a packet of Nutwalker sunflower seeds, which are roasted and salted. There is a very simplistic little accessory bag containing the British Army style spork, a tea, a wet wipe, some freeze dried coffee and sugar. And we have the main meal. In this particular case, it is the Blah brand Mexican casserole with lentil and potatoes. So that is the contents of this single meal, vegan Ration X. So let's get these on a tray and see what they look and taste like. So, as you can see, I now have this Ration X vegan meal laid out on the tray, and our first thing I'm going to start off with, I think, is making one of the beverages. Now there is a tea and a coffee. I'm not going to make two hot drinks. The tea I've tried before. It's a simple English breakfast tea, not particularly one of the better brands, and in there is just a standard tea bag. So I'm just going to forego that one, and I'm actually going to try the Powder Mill Continental freeze dried coffee. I've not tried their Continental brand, so that's why I'm going to try the coffee. There is two simple sugars. Just use the one. I don't think I'll need the other. So let's start with those. No whitener or creamer. This is a vegan meal, so I'm assuming that in creamer or whitener there is some animal product. So it's just black tea and coffee. So large granules, medium looking roast colour. And we'll put the sugar in as well, just to give it the how I like it taste. I do prefer milk or whitener, but we shall have it as it comes. And using the good old huge spork, we'll just give this about half a mug, just to give it the best chance of flavour. See if we can get a nice strong coffee out of it by not giving it too much water. That spoon there. And the next one is the Orifo isotonic powder. This is apple flavour. So it does say tear open the top, mix in the packet and shake, but we have a glass, so for demonstration purposes it will just go straight into the glass. And again, a very simple looking white powder there. And this one I'm just going to use the handle of the spork because it's a little bit big for the glass, and we'll just give that a top up. That's about a 380 milliliter glass there, so it's about the right amount for the drink. Suggestions. Let's get that little wipe down. Now we have the well-known now British Army biscuits brown. These do feel severely battle damaged, nicely broken, nicely crushed, and you can see there's quite a lot of damage there. We'll just get a few. Oh, there's a couple of full ones, and we'll get a couple of the broken ones out as well. There should be about 6 biscuits. I'll just leave 3 in and take 3 out. We also have the sunflower seeds, Nutwalker brand, roasted and salted, and vacuum packed. Nice hiss on opening, and it is, just as it says, a large pack of the sunflower seeds. So we'll just empty a few of those out there. Again, large pack, not going to need to empty them all just for demonstration, so that's more than enough for what we need. And finally, we have the large 430 gram pack of the Mexican casserole with lentils and potatoes. So this has been boiling for a good 10-15 minutes, just give it a little bit of a knead there to help that heat distribute. And straight open at the top. Obviously meant to be eaten straight out of the pouch, but I will empty it into a bowl just for the, again, demonstration. Now, that is a large, hearty looking portion. It's filled the bowl to the top. Looks very stodgy, very filling. There's a nice curry style smell coming from there. So, where shall we start? I think we shall start with the coffee. So straight off, it's a dark looking, strong looking coffee there. Again, strange. There's a slight taint to that. I'm not sure if that's meant to be there or whether the coffee has actually suffered. It's not a pleasant smell. It's not a coffee smell. There's also a slightly bitter taste. Maybe with a little bit of milk it might improve. Personally, not a nice coffee in my opinion. Strange, unusual flavour. Not particularly one of my best coffees. In my opinion, a disappointing coffee. Let's have a look at this apple flavoured beverage powder. Again, slight flavour of apple. There's a thickness to it, slight thickening, but it is a decent quality, not overly sweet. There's a slight thickness to the liquid. It doesn't feel like it's just a beverage powder. It does feel like there's some sort of protein in there. There's some sort of extra nutrient. There's a nice, tasty, mild apple flavoured drink there. Now, we shall go straight to the mains. Now it has potatoes in it, lentils in it. I can see some pepper, some onion, some sweet corn. There is a smell coming from there of a curried style smell. So I'll just try a little piece of the lentils, sweet corn and the mix there. The sweet corn is al dente. It's just cooked. There is still texture in that sweet corn. The shells on the sweet corn are still quite firm. The lentils, again, just cooked. There is still a little bit of texture on those lentils. Potato, same. Just cooked. You do need to slightly bite them, but that no mean ways that's a bad thing. That means they're just cooked at about the right time. There is a curry flavour, a curry powder, so a sort of Madras style curry flavour. Not particularly hot, not overpowering, but the whole dish does taste of a curry flavour. Some people might want to add some more hot sauce or some more chilli sauce. There is none in the pack. Personally, that's just nice, it's comfortable, it's flavoursome. No meat, but very filling, very stodgy. There certainly is a belly filling meal there, and it's quite flavoursome. Quite a lot of curry flavour. Now the biscuit's brown, seen many times before. Standard wholemeal cracker. Obviously got the bran in there from the husks. Nice crisp, nice and fresh still. Slightly sweetened. There's a slight sweetness to them. It's a general all-round cracker, but goes exceptionally well. There's an extra bulking agent, adds some crunch, adds some texture. Not necessarily needed, but people that like a bit of crunch and texture would certainly enjoy mixing some of those in there, just to take away a little bit of that stodgy feeling, that moistness from the main dish. Personally, I've not got a problem with that, but some people might like a bit more crunch. And those biscuits brown are certainly the great accompaniment for that purpose. Nice, tasty, enjoyable. Have a look at these roasted sunflower seeds. So they are simply just de-shelled sunflower seeds. Sort of like a peanuts in flavour. Salted, like it says, roasted. Very, very similar to a very small, thin, salted peanut. Just out of curiosity, I'm just going to put a few mixed in with the main dish there. So again, a few of them in the main dish. Adds another level of crunch, another level of texture, but personally certainly doesn't harm. By all means would go well in there, but personally I think if you want texture, the actual biscuit, the biscuits brown, is the better option. Nice tasty dish. To refresh my palate there. Now the wet nap. Spilt food on it. Now these are actually a surgical wipe. I recently went through a small surgery, and these are the antibacterial wipes that they give you to clean the wound. So they are a surgical wound wipe. So dual purpose. If you have a wound when you're out in the field, just get out your surgical wipe, but also not the largest squares, just moistened. Certainly, you know, being a surgical wipe, they are going to clean, disinfect. Not the wettest of wipes, not the strongest, but certainly sufficient for just anti-backing your hands. And no smell. There's no smell, no chemical smell, no alcohol smell. Alcohol free. So, quick recap. Coffee, unfortunately, I seem to find this with the powder mill myself. I'm not a fan. This particular one is probably the most disappointing coffee I've had. Strange background taste. Not sure if it meant to be there, but it's certainly not a pleasant taste in my opinion. The apple drink, mild apple. There's a slight thickness to the liquid. You can tell there's more than just water and flavouring. There is electrolytes and other proteins in there. But a nice, pleasant, apple flavoured drink. Biscuits brown. Good old fashioned British Army biscuits brown. Can't go wrong. Good, simplistic wholemeal biscuit, wholemeal cracker. Goes equally well with a savoury or a sweet. If you had jam, you could put jam on there and make a sweet with it. Also went exceptionally well with the mains, the lentil stew. No meat, but excuse me there. That's not a negative. There is plenty of flavour in there. It's sticky. It's rib hugging, hearty. Certainly a filling meal. You would know you've eaten 400 grams of this. Certainly fill you, keep you going on those adventure walks. Curry flavour throughout. Curry powdered flavour. Nice, tasty, simple. These sunflower seeds, roasted and salted, taste very similar to a salted peanut, just obviously smaller kernels. Perfectly good for chucking in your mouth, just as a peanut. But it did also mix well with the mains. So, I'm going to leave it here. That was the content of the Ration X vegan self-heating ration meal. This particular one was menu C, the Mexican casserole. Overall, a nice, tasty vegan meal. So I'm going to leave it here. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification button for future videos. coming very soon. So thank you and goodbye.